Italians are jealous of their traditions and pizza is one of them. Pizza dough has a few ingredients, but as we will learn today, the final result can vary a lot. Pizzas can be high and soft, low and crunchy, flat with a fluffy crust, with big gas bubbles but crunchy. These are only a few examples. Let's start explaining the ingredients. Flour is made from grains that come from wheat. Mills crush grain obtaining powder that we all call flour. All flour is classified in numbers depending on how much the mill refines and crushes the grains. A low classification number is used for more refined flour, which is easier to work with, but has less nutrients and proteins. It has mainly sugars. Also, odor and taste are very poor. A high number instead is used for raw flours that are rich in nutrients and proteins. Another important parameter is the working value, also called the W value. This value, discovered by Marcel Chopin in 1927, states the maximum energy that the flour can withstand before an air bubble made from the flour will pop. Higher the number, greater energy will be required, meaning that the flour can hold better the gases created by the yeasts. This means that high W value flours are used for fluffy pizza and can generate big gas pockets inside the dough. Water is calculated in percentage on the total weight of flour. If we use 700 grams of water on 1 kilogram of flour, we say that dough has 70% of hydration. High percentages are used for soft and fluffy crust because it aids making big gas bubbles. It also helps to have a more digestible pizza and makes you less thirsty. The drawback is the difficulty in handling the dough. If not mixed well, the dough will be very sticky. Yeast is living bacteria which eats proteins and sugars inside the flour and expels gases. If we are good enough to have created an excellent gluten mesh, the gases will get trapped inside the dough, generating big bubbles. Yeast can be dry or fresh and have more or less the same characteristics, only quantities change. Sourdough starter is even better than yeast, because it gives extra odor and taste to the final product. Now let's start making a preferment called biga for our pizza. It adds taste and odor to the final product. It is a perfect substitute for sourdough starter. When the biga doubles in size, we can prepare the main pizza dough. Here comes the next set of ingredients. Salt can be a game changer if used at the correct moment. It helps to reinforce the gluten mesh of the dough, but if mixed too close with the yeast it will kill it. Timing is crucial. Oil is not essential for the preparation. If we use extra virgin olive oil, we will make the pizza crust softer. Instead, if we use sunflower oil, we will have a crunchier product. Also, honey is not essential but will help to contrast the killing effect of salt and will reinvigorate the yeasts inside the dough. Now let's talk about mixing the dough. Making dough by hands is complex, time-consuming and tiring. Better to use a mixer. There are two types of mixers, a leaf and hook or spiral. The leaf and hook mixer rotates its arm where the hook tool is mounted and pushes dough towards the exterior part of the bowl. A spiral mixer has the entire bowl rotating and the spiral tool rotates in a fixed position and dough is pushed inwards towards the spiral. This mixer is perfect in capturing and transferring air inside the glutenic mesh of the dough. If you have a leaf and hook mixer, you will have to manually fold the dough before to let it rest. Great, let's start mixing.